Guys, listen, we only do this once in a while where we get to be able to put together something that is totally exclusive, right? Can't find this anywhere else in this configuration. Airtight, like we said, watertight. You saw how perfectly it reacts when we fill it with stuff. And you get to celebrate something that's been celebrated for years and years and years. We're talking about the 40s. My mom bought it. My grandmother owned it, right? I own it. Now my son owns it.
Yes.
I own a set already, and I just bought this set because I love those little round bowls.
I love those.
The little round bowls are very,
They are so sexy. And look at how nice it looks on that table, guy. I mean, that could be your family reunion. That could be your 4th of July celebration. But all of those bowls look perfect together. We've prepped in them. We're serving in them. We're going to store in them. That means more time for you to enjoy your company. But again, I'm holding it underwater on its side. And the reason that I'm doing this is why Tupperware for 80 years, they invented storageware. There was no storageware until Earl Tupper came out with it. They didn't even have plastic wrap in the 40s. You realize that?
Crazy,
they used to put a lid on, a plate on top of a cast iron fry pan.
Foil back
they did not. Yeah. They did not have foil. I mean, wow. I watched a documentary on it. It was really fascinating. Yeah. But he was fascinated by the polymers, but he wanted to have a lid that when your thing went in your, they had ice chests in those days. Right. So when the ice melted, he didn't want it to go in the food.
That's why it was called an ice box.
So he went, exactly.
Before a refrigerator.
So he designed these so that they were like the paint can lids. And so that it would make sure that it would last, it would protect, and the water wouldn't seep in. So the water not getting in is indicative of locking in freshness. And again, I don't have to worry about, oh, here we go. It falls out of the refrigerator and then marinara all over the floor. Nothing happens to your Tupperware. No. And again, that's why 80 years, limited lifetime warranty on that, and that's what we want. And you would think that they would want to do things so that you had to buy more. You know, make them not sub-quality. Right, but that's what I love about Tupperware is they've never compromised that. No. They've never cut back on the quality. They change the polymers all the time, BPA free. You know, I mean, just beautiful.
And I am fairly sure every one of you probably had a mom or a grandma,
my grandma,
that has a bowl like this.
Yep.
And it's Tupperware. I mean, think about it. So this will last the test of time. And the only, like we said, they've made some improvements, they've made some differences, but the quality of the product, I can still feel this.
Yes.
This is going to last another 50 years.
And if you go on eBay, there's bazillions of pieces there. I mean, these are things that you're not looking to throw this in the landfill. And I think that's something we all need to reduce our carbon footprint. We need to stop throwing away our grocery money and invest in really good storageware that'll protect our investment.
You know, you can go to any grocery store and you can buy a 4-pack or a 6-pack or an 8-pack of stacked, very cheaply made plastic bowls.
Yep.
And I know they're convenient, but how often do they chip and break and crack? And you know, they turn colors on you, right?
Precisely.
And all you're doing is filling up the landfills everywhere. Why not get something that not only helps you, but helps the world as well, because you're using it over and over and over again. You know, I always yell at Danny when he comes to the house, and if I see a soda can and it's in the garbage,
I
have a recycle bin.
I know.
And it's like, we want these kids to know, and you do that by example.
Set a good example.
Listen, we have our testimonial line open.
Yay.
If you would love to talk to us and talk to Deb, if you have any questions or any stories that you'd love to share, we would love to hear from you. Let me show you the colors one more time. So, I ordered mine about an hour ago, and I got the multi, because I just love, like I said, I love all the different colors. It reminds me of when I was a kid, because these are the colors that were popular in like the 70s, right, in the 60s. As I said, I joke about it. I'm totally serious. My mom literally had orange linoleum, or orange countertops, right? She had carpet tiles on the floor, and our appliances were like a chocolate brown. It was so, like right out of the late 60s. But it was great, and the stuff lasted forever. Multicolor, so you get one of each. We have it available. Make sure this is the deep rose. I'm sitting there looking at my card, it's written right on the bowl. 470 left. Purple, 800 left. The sage, which is very popular, but we ordered a lot. But I only have 1,000. And you have to realize, we're going to be closing in on 8,000. I've already been spoken for. You've only had a couple of airings. Yellow is almost 375, almost gone. Blue, we're okay. We ordered a lot of blue. And then coral, I think that's very limited. So I have 75 left. We are desperately trying to get in touch with our buyers and planners and all the people to see if we can get more. But as of right now, say that again, Kyle. If you want the bonus buy, which is the larger one, the 17 ounce one, I only have a couple hundred of those left. So and remember, you get $10 off if you buy that. These are going crazy. The salt and peppers.
We pre-sold.
I've never seen them.
3,000
Yeah,
of
these are
those.
insane.
So when I was a little girl, my grandmother had these. They didn't have the purple lids. They were called the hourglass salt and pepper shakers.
So great.
And what everybody loved about them was the fact that you didn't have to put rice in your salt and pepper shaker
Right.
to keep your salt from getting all
Sticky
and mucky.
Yeah.
So now you're getting these two, and you're getting the two little baby ones too. So my grandmother would have the little baby